Every single day we want to be able to thank our veterans and the services and what they have provided us to give us the freedoms that we enjoy each and every day. And there's something very special coming up a week from today, Jackie.
Absolutely. We're very excited this morning to say good morning to Commander Dan Gannon, who's with the Iowa Commission of Veterans Affairs, but also the Des Moines DAV Chapter 20, DAV meeting Disabled American Veterans. How are you doing this morning, Dan?
I'm doing just great.
Well, great to see you. First of all, Chapter 20 with the DAV is celebrating a pretty big anniversary. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, this is our 100th anniversary, so it's a big time for us. We've been in business for 100 years and have helped thousands and thousands of veterans, and mostly disabled veterans, with their benefits and their health issues.
Well, a century of service to veterans is what it says, and just outstanding work that you have been providing over this so many years, and we thank you for your service, and also thank you for your service too. Would you mind sharing, everybody, where you served?
I served, of course, the Marine Corps, of course.
Of course.
I went through the Officer Candidate School in Quantico, Virginia, became a second lieutenant, and then upon commission, then I went from there to Vietnam, and then after Vietnam, I had 1 year left, and I spent that in California.
Wow.
Dan, talk about your passion that you have for our veterans, because if there's ever a veterans event happening, you are there, and you're speaking on behalf of the awareness that still needs to be out there for our veterans. Talk about that passion a little bit.
Yes, we need to continue to work on the awareness and keep talking, because we quit talking and quit doing activities. I think a lot of this sacrifices for the freedoms that we enjoy get forgotten. I have passion. Always had passion for veterans. Of course, a lot of that had to do with my service, and I feel like that somebody has to stand up and talk with veterans, support veterans, be part of veterans, and that's what I do in all of my free time today.
Right. And one of the ways that people can support veterans is to stop by and visit the DAV thrift store. If you haven't been there for a while, it really does make a difference, doesn't it, Dan?
Yes, it does. The DAV thrift store, which is over on East University, very close to the state fairgrounds, is an outstanding place to come and support, because all the money that we raise at that thrift store goes to help veterans directly.
Wow.
And let's talk about, because some events have unfortunately been canceled or have gone virtual because of the pandemic we're in right now. There is an event that's one of a kind, first time ever, that is happening a week from today. Can you talk a little bit about that on a national level, but also how you're bringing that awareness here locally as well?
Yeah, on a national level, we received an email from the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund, which is in D.C. They're the ones that manage and support the Vietnam Wall. And they sent out an email asking for veterans to call in or check in to support the Awareness Day, which takes place on Monday, August the 10th. And the awareness, again, we need to continue to talk about Agent Orange and the awareness there, because we still have a lot of work to do. So since they started it, we had some veterans in Chapter 20 DAV that said, why can't we do something here? And I said, well, of course we can if you want to do that. So that's kind of how this all came about, but it started in DC, and then it spread out to here, and we're excited about a week from today.
Okay, and that's going to be at 7 o'clock p.m. till about 9 o'clock over at the State Capitol Complex. And Jackie, you're the first one that alerted a lot of people to that wall that is there, or that memorial that is there.
Many people don't realize we have our own Vietnam Veterans Wall, as I've had the honor of singing there many times for various occasions, which I'm very grateful for and appreciative of. But let's remind everybody, Dan, because we maybe have heard the term, but we don't always know the effects. What is Agent Orange, if you're able to, as easy as possible, explain it for us this morning?
Yes, I'll keep it really short because the time is short. But Agent Orange is a herbicide and a defoliant, and it was used in Vietnam at the amount of about 23 million gallons. And it was used to remove the leaves of trees and a lot of the cover, because that helped us with the fighting in Vietnam, because it eliminated their concealment and cover. So that was the main reason. In fact, that was the only reason it was used in Vietnam.
I did not realize that. I always heard about Agent Orange, but never had a grasp as to what it was.
But then that was the initial reason, but then we're starting to see the many after effects since
Yes.
the war.
It was it's a lot of the herbicides we use here, and a lot of them have been banned because it's of a 2,4-D derivative, but it was extremely, of course, more concentrated, stronger, and we're having a lot of now health issues from that herbicide.
Well, and that's just the residual effects of the herbicide being used and then the combat soldiers having contact with it.
Yes.
Wow.
Most definitely.
All these years later.
So we're going to hear stories, bring more awareness, even to veterans who maybe don't know all the details about what Agent Orange is and how it's affecting our veterans. And you can do that a week from today over at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial that we have just alongside the Capitol. Monday night, 7 to 9. If you feel comfortable going, there will be some wonderful messages, some lighting of candles, and we're going to light up the wall in orange to bring that awareness, bring a light to this issue that should not go away, that we need to continue to talk about because we need to continue to support our veterans.
All right, Dan, if you had a message to those people that are watching us right now, and beside going to the DAV store and supporting that by purchasing items there, what's another way that we can support our veterans today?
Well, I think coming to this event, especially our Vietnam veteran, which really is our largest block of veterans that are alive today, is to support our veterans, become part of our awareness program. It's amazing how many veterans, Vietnam veterans, still don't know about the Agent Orange registry exam, and we're going to be doing that night. So signing up folks that haven't been signed up, VA will be there to help with that, help with claims. So it's going to be an outreach plus an awareness, and we're also going to do some just commemorative discussions and talks. People will be allowed to tell their stories, and we're going to honor those Vietnam veterans that have passed away due to Agent Orange.
All right, Dan, it's so amazing seeing you, and thank you for everything that you do for our veterans every single day. DAVDesmoines.com is where you can go for more details. Congratulations on a huge anniversary, and we look forward to hearing more about this amazing event coming up a week from today.
Thank you, Dan, and thank you for your service.